Welcome to the Vote Sports Online YouTube podcast, as we will bring you a recap of the Elite Eight, and we will look forward to the 2013 NCAA Final Four from Atlanta, Georgia. Some surprises in this tournament. Of course, you saw Florida Gulf Coast, the 15 seed, go to the Sweet 16. They lost there to Florida. More on Florida from later tonight. So we start off with the number 9 Wichita State Shockers. The biggest surprise of this tournament, they knocked off number 1 Gonzaga in the third round. And they will be going to Atlanta after beating the number 2 Ohio State Buckeyes 70-66 in the Staples Center out in LA. Armstead led Wichita State with 14, followed by Early with 12 and Cotton with 10. They are the highest seed remaining. The Buckeyes trailed by 20 during the first half, trailed by 13 after 1. As you see, Thomas with 23 and LaQuinton Ross with 19. He came off the bench, hit big shots, but not enough, as the Buckeyes fall by 4. Now to Syracuse and Marquette. Another game where the 3 and 4 seed met up for a chance to go to the Final Four. Syracuse, they pulled away early. Marquette just was not hitting shots, as the Orange will go to Atlanta with a 55-39 win. Vanderblue and Devontae Gardner tied with 14 points, but Vanderblue didn't hit many field goals. And 8 players were under 7 points for Marquette. For Syracuse, Sutherland had 16, 13 for C.J. Fair. Michael Carter-Williams had 12. It is their first Final Four appearance since 2003, in which they won the national championship with Carmelo Anthony over the Kansas Jayhawks. As we now take a look at the Michigan Wolverines and Florida Gators. This game was never close, as Nick Stauskas' 22 points was a big difference. Trey Burke with 15, Mitch McGarry with 11. All players for Michigan played. It will be their first Final Four since 1993. And for Florida, they had Yakut and Boynton with 13, Rosario with 9. They are the second 3 seed to lose in the Elite Eight. So, Duke and Louisville, not much to say for Duke, as they were in it for a bit, and then after an injury, you see there, to Kelvin Ware, it is a very serious leg injury, as that really turned it around. Louisville started to play for him, as Russ Smith had 23, Siva with 16, Gorgie Dang with 14. Plumlee had 17 for Duke, Curry and Cook had 12 as well. So that's a look at your Final Four. Louisville from the Midwest, Wichita State from the West. They will meet up in the first game of the Final Four, followed by Michigan from the South and Syracuse from the East. As we look at this, I believe that Michigan will be victorious and will win the national title. But I'm not quite sure that Louisville beats Wichita State, because Louisville has had slip-ups like all these teams in the Final Four this year. I wasn't sure if Louisville deserved the number 1 overall seed. They have proved me wrong, but we'll see if they can keep proving me wrong. That's it for us for tonight. This has been your Elite Eight review show. Join us for the Final Four on Vote Sports on Spreaker Internet Radio during April 6th and April 8th. Thank you.